Hello and welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm your host Nobody, and today we're going to be playing Instruments of Destruction. Up first we got the big minigun. Seems like a fairly simple creation. Basic ass controls. It's like, what is ED? Oh my god. I barely hit that. Holy crap, dude. Alright, let's try to aim for something a little different. And for like half a second, here we go. Holy crap. Alright, let's see. What does R do? Okay, R anchors me in place. I wish I would have pressed that first. And just like that, everything on the map just melts like it was made out of paper. Okay, up next we have the Beyblade. It's the first one that I've seen on the shop so far. We only got one control, so let's go ahead and see what it does. Alright, well, it's not necessarily a Beyblade per se, kind of spinning on its side, but man, it is destructive. Now there's no way for me to control this, so it's just doing what it's gonna do, and we just gotta sit back and watch. Go ahead and see if we can restart this and see if we can get a better result. Hopefully we can get it to just go straight. Yeah. There we go, perfectly straight. Go up the side of the building. It's really destructive. I haven't built anything in the game yet, but this is certainly giving me ideas. Alright, well that was a fairly simple and interesting creation. Alright, next we have the push-off. It's a lot smaller than it looked like in the thumbnail. Very simple controls. I do deeply appreciate that. There's so many builds on this game that have just the wonkiest control schemes. So we do have really good maneuverability, I've noticed. Let's go ahead and press G. Okay, that turns on the drills in the front, and then F. F turns them, I'm presuming, in the opposite direction. Alright, and with a simple remap of the space key, that is a lot faster than I anticipated. Let's just get right into it. And holy shit. It's like the angry turtle that could. Okay, so I did notice something with the controls here. When you actually lunge, you actually anchor yourself to the ground to kind of stabilize the creation as it does the thing that it does. Okay, up next we have the HYDRA. Now, I didn't know what to expect from the thumbnails. This obviously does not look like the map for this creation. A little on the long side. Alright, now that we are on the test island, let's go ahead and try to give this guy a proper test here. Oh wait, I want the Y. I want the front lasers going as well. Alright, here we go. Not very destructive, but all we gotta do is hit a little E, and we just kind of melt our way through there. Like it doesn't even exist. Now the tail's pretty damn wild. I don't know if you caught that hit completely wrapped around that tower there. It's interesting. It's so interesting because they're going left and right, so I'm curious. The flailing action's so natural, but it looks like the jets, yeah, the jets are changing position. Yeah, left to right. Okay, that's some pretty interesting programming. I'm kind of curious how he managed to make that happen. Alright, up next we have a Scorpion tank. Now this tank is supposed to be a replica of the one from the Halo franchise. If you guys are familiar, I would assume most of you are. Very simple controls. I deeply appreciate that. And we only have two real things that do anything. So we have E. Just a simple, you know what? I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. Just something real super simple. Then we have Q for a turret, and strangely enough, the turret itself is more effective, it seems, than the cannon. I do wish we had kind of like a means of aiming up and down the turret itself, but I mean, aesthetically, it's really nice. And again, I do not mind the simplicity of the cannon. It's actually kind of a breath of fresh air compared to a lot of creations in this game, which are just complete overkill. And we did manage to get the tower down, so I mean, it does its job. Alright, up next we have the big roller fixed. Apparently there was an issue with the first one. I have never played around with the first one, so I would not be aware of any fixes that may have occurred. Now this is a super simple creation. It's just straight up WASD, so let's just go ahead and see what it can do. Holy that's honestly a lot more effective than I thought it would be. So I'm not sure what is actually causing the damage for this thing. Is it just the sheer force of it pushing into it? I'm not sure. Okay, I don't really see much of anything going on with the barrels themselves. Spike balls on the side, but like nothing that would instow a lot of damage potential. So it's a lot more impressive than I thought it would have been. All right, I thought we would go for this one with the follow cam. I don't really necessarily play with the follow cam that much, so this should be pretty interesting. All right, and here we go. We're gonna make that contact. So yeah, I mean, that's a lot more destructive than I thought it would be. I can't tell. It could possibly just very well be the fact that it has so many tracks. So many tracks. As you can see right here, I mean, the whole damn structure is just nothing but tracks. And maybe that traction alone is all it takes to be a very effective creation in this game. Alright, and I think the last thing we'll look at today is the Predator Mark I Super Heavy. Very aesthetically pleasing tank. I do like the quad cannon thing going on here. Very compact, and the grenade launchers on top are... I wonder if they're functional. I hope they are. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start pressing buttons and hope for the best. T spins up the top. I'm assuming R might do... Oh, God. Alright, well, the top of that's completely erased from history. So how do we get this second one going? Okay, we got E for the bottom. Let's go ahead and aim down just a little bit. How destructive is that? That's pretty nuts. Yeah, Z is forward. Very odd controls. How do we stop this thing? Stop! Oh, geez. Well, we're here. So what do we got now? We got D and... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. A is mad, so we're gonna go ahead and swap over to that other map real quick. All right, now I think we are on a lot more appropriate map here, so let's go ahead and move this thing forward just a little bit. That's obviously not the right key. Go ahead and stop it right about here. Looks all right, and then we'll press A. Dude, that's just so cool in my opinion. I love it to death. I love it to death. Let's go ahead and move up just a little bit more and see if we can fire... Oh God, my game crashed. Did it really? This creation crashed my game, guys. Alright guys, I have made it back into the game. Hopefully we can avoid another crash. I'm going to try to do the same thing as before, and hopefully we'll have a better result. So let's go ahead and press A once, because hitting it multiple times crashed my game last time. I love the spread of that. That is just so cool in my opinion. Let's go ahead and hit it 3 times. 3 or 4 times. Okay, it didn't crash my game this time, so I don't know what was going on to crash my game. Maybe just a little instability. That's just wild. Let's go ahead and move up just a little bit, get these buildings on top as well. They are looking a little too fine for their wear. And yeah, that is just absolutely nuts. It's even destroying the bridge over there. That's just crazy. Now, can this tank traverse on top of this incline here? And it doesn't look like it. We do not have the torque to make it up. I'm curious what your guys' favorite creation was of today's video. Please leave a comment down below letting me know. If you guys did like the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe, as I am a very small YouTuber and it will help me out tremendously. And with that, guys, I will see you all in the next one.